It's now 4:30 and we start with a closer look at the bird flu and its impact right here in Indiana. We told you that it's been found in at least 23 farms statewide.
But it's also killing hundreds, if not thousands, of wild birds as well. And a lot of people are starting to take notice. In fact, in some places, it's hard to miss.
And you can hear them talking.
For Mike Rittman,
Really loud.
it's hard to miss the Sandhill cranes that stop by Jackson County every winter and all corners of the state.
In the 60s, it was very odd to see one. But now they're very prevalent.
Tens of thousands now pass by in their yearly migration. But sadly, this year, as so many of these birds stop to rest, they will have made their final flight.
You know that there's something wrong because they're not flying.
State officials say the cranes, a protected species once rarely seen here, cannot be protected from the highly contagious bird flu.
There have been hundreds of them that have died.
From a lake in northern Indiana to far south, a recent social media post described multitudes of dead sandhill cranes scattered across fields from Brownstown to Bedford. We found several ourselves. And it's not just an isolated spot here or there. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources says so far this winter, at least 1,500 sandhill cranes have died from the bird flu statewide.
It really ripped through their population.
Eli Fleace is a fish and wildlife health biologist with the DNR.
They're a very charismatic species. People really like the sandhill cranes, and it certainly pulls on your heartstrings a little bit to see that sheer number of birds being affected by it.
Mike Rittman is hopeful.
I think it's kind of sad to see these beautiful birds have this disease, but I think in time they may build up an immunity to them and the numbers that come back again.
Hope so. If you find a dead bird with no obvious signs of injury, the DNR wants you to report it, and we have a link on where to do that online.
Yeah, so report it, but don't touch it.
Yeah, not unless you feel like you absolutely have to. If you've got young kids, or maybe if you've got pets and it's in your yard or it's obstructing, in your driveway or something, they say if you have to, wear gloves, double bag the dead bird before you throw it away, and then of course wash your hands. The risk of humans contracting this is very low, but it is possible and has happened, so just be careful.
All right, Dustin, thanks so much.
Hopefully we've seen the worst of it.
Yes.